Imagine waking up to find the tiny magnets inside your phone, car, and washing machine at the center of a global crisis. This is the reality for Europe's industries today, as the world faces a rare earth emergency that threatens technology, manufacturing, and the future of green mobility. Will Europe be left behind in the global race for these critical elements? For years, rare earth metals were overlooked in the West, while China made strategic moves. As the United States neglected its own reserves, China quietly secured more than 4/5 of global rare earth processing. Now these metals, names like neodymium, dysprosium, and terbium, are essential for everything from smartphones and wind turbines to the electric motors powering Europe's famous brands like Mercedes and BMW. The crisis hit when China imposed strict export controls on 7 key rare earth metals and high-performance magnets in early 2025. Exports of magnets from China to Germany dropped by half almost overnight. Major companies like Siemens and Bosch began to face shortages. Mercedes-Benz started talks with suppliers to stockpile what rare earth components they could still get. Prices for these restricted materials soared by as much as 700% in just weeks. This squeeze is reminiscent of the global chip shortage during the pandemic, but the stakes are even higher. As Frank Fannin, a critical minerals expert, warns, the time horizon to do this was yesterday. European manufacturers are feeling the heat. Since spring, only 1 in 4 export license applications to China have been approved. 3 out of 4 are denied, leaving factories vulnerable to shutdowns. The impact goes far beyond car makers. If the crisis drags on, production lines for washing machines, wind turbines, and even fighter jets could stall. Millions of jobs and billions of euros in economic output hang in the balance. Europe's leaders are scrambling for solutions. The European Union is negotiating with Kazakhstan for a new rare earth supply by 2025 and considering building a strategic stockpile. Meanwhile, the United States is investing hundreds of millions of dollars to revive domestic production, including the Mountain Pass mine in California. Yet the clock is ticking. As Benjamin Krieger, a leading European supplier representative, puts it, China's export restrictions are already shutting down production in Europe's supplier sector. Manufacturers face hard choices: raise prices, cut output, or redesign products to use fewer rare earths. Some, like Toyota, are racing to develop new technologies that rely less on these metals, but innovation takes time. If Europe cannot secure enough rare earths or if prices keep climbing, the green transition could slow down. Electric vehicles, clean energy, and advanced technology could all become more expensive and harder to produce, while China's leverage over the global economy grows. Still, there is hope. The crisis is driving new investments and smarter designs. Companies are turning to recycling, alternative materials, and fresh supply chains. For viewers, this story is about more than just geopolitics. The rare earth crisis could mean higher prices and fewer choices for everyday tech and vehicles. But it also means new opportunities for entrepreneurs, engineers, and investors in the race to find alternatives. In the end, the outcome depends on bold action and relentless innovation. As Frank Fannin said, the time horizon to do this was yesterday. If breakthroughs in material science arrive, the power balance could shift overnight. The race for rare earths is on, and the future of technology may depend on who wins. If you found this eye-opening, hit like, subscribe, and share your thoughts. Can Europe break free from the rare earth stranglehold, or will the world adapt to China's new rules? Let's keep